Alright, good afternoon, distinguished guests, partners, sponsors, speakers, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to 100 Voices of Resilience. My name is Heidi, I'll be the MC for today and also the speaker. I'll be the first one, so not sorry. So I'll be able to do the MC for the rest of the show. Okay, this event is proudly presented by Speak Out Collective, Asia Voices of Courage, Entrepreneur Synergy Circle, and SG60 Voices from the Heart, and proudly supported by the Singapore Kindness Movement. We would also like to acknowledge our venue sponsor, Great Eastern, our tea break sponsor, Namtown Modern Halal Viet Food, our official media partner, Dopamine Communications, our sponsors NYMG, Hope Publishing, Elite Agency, Hui Chi, Lil Lixia, TMGD, Wu Peng Cuisine, Art D Memories, Shi Bakwa, Personal Mastery Resources, Entrepreneur Circle, Vita Fresh, Swift Health Food, Eco Leadership, The Beyond, and Shu Bing. Yes, we have a lot of sponsors, and pardon me if I did mention it wrongly. Okay, our appreciation also goes to our community partners, Authentic Man Asia, A Better Towel, Lumina Clarity, The One Club, the Freelancer Academy, Project Obscura, Photography Partner, Ultimate Friends, and Ocean Lions Club. Thank you for your invaluable support in making today's event possible. To our speakers and all of you joining us today, thank you for being here. We hope today's story will inspire courage, hope, and resilience in every one of us. So, before we begin, to all the speakers, can I have one, what's the lady down there? Okay, she will be the timer down there, for our timer for today. So there's a paper that she will raise up once the clock reaches the 5 minutes gauge and also the 2 minute gauge. And she will sound out this to let you know that please, your time is finishing. So your time is up. That means your time is up. Okay. So please get ready your script, your speech. So I'll be the first one. So without further ado, let me begin the speakers for today, which is myself, Muhammad Hairi bin Rohani, from Survival to Purpose. Give me a round of applause. Right, how do I start is, I'm Muhammad Hairi bin Rohani, I'm 45 years old today, this year, not today, just celebrated my birthday on May. So how the story begins is how survival can lead to purpose is that I was a substance abuser, and I was incarcerated for 3 times to drug rehabilitation center, DRC we call it. I started abusing this substance at the age of 11. You know, at that point in time, me being 45, so you can roughly know my age range. At that point in time, there's no YouTube or even Facebook, social media. Like now, the kids nowadays, you can learn. We don't have that. So how I get curious is about my peers, the substance that they take, the drinks that they drink, everything. I got so curious, I wanted to try. That's where, when I tried, I got hooked. And substance is something which I can say that it's not a good thing, whereby when you try it, you get high and everything, but once you are hooked to it, it's very, very difficult to let it go. I was on the substance from the age of 11 until I was caught at 35 years old. How long is that? I'm not a hardcore prisoner. I'm not a hardcore jailbird, they call it, but I'm a hardcore substance abuser. Guys, imagine, I can see our dear friend there drinking 3 cups of coffee. Nice answer. So I'm sure every one of you drink coffee. How would you feel to stop drinking coffee for a year? How do you feel? You have that temptation, you have that trigger, that first sip of it. So after that year, you had that first sip. Even before you had it, someone offered you, come, bro, the first cup of coffee after a year. Even before you drink it, you can feel the coffee go around your gums, your teeth, until you swallow it. That is addiction, guys. It's not easy for me to let it go. I've been through rehab and everything, 3 times incarceration. I relapsed and relapsed. So, how this survival led me to purpose is that my last incarceration was in 2019. I was released in 2021. I completed my program and recently released supervision and so on. But it doesn't stop there. I still have this trigger, temptation. But how do I overcome it? I go for support group. I seek help. Previously, I don't believe in these support groups. Even my group of friends, when they're doing this support group, back then in the halfway house where I was placed after my incarceration at DRC, I even told them, I was into gang affiliation too. From the age of 13, I get into gangs and so on. My parents only know that I was only into gangs, not drugs. So, being in that kind of community, I told my friend when they are doing the support group back then in the halfway house, I said, hey, you guys are wasting your time. We are all gangsters, we are gang members. Drug is our life, prison is our place. Why are you doing all this? Wasting your time. We will sure come back. So at that point in time, I feel like, yeah, I am that person. Ego, I have someone behind me and so on. But after my last incarceration, I feel that I need to change. I really want to change. I feel that enough is enough. At that point in time, I already 45, but I was thinking about someone who I saw, who is much more older than me, 60, 70 years old. They're still in and out of prison, still on the substance. I mirror myself. I don't want to be like them. So I looked for help. I went to the support group. I even called my friend who I told them that if you guys are wasting time and so on. I called him up, bro. I want to change. I need help. Can I join the support group? Bro, just come. They call me Wong. My nickname is Wong. Wong, just come to our support group. No worries. I feel that, hey, is this a prank? Because I told them off. Will I come and they shame me, they belittle me? I just make my journey there. I come. They welcome me with open hands. I was like, hey, I talk bad about you. In gang, once you talk bad about me, you humiliate me in front of others, you're going to get it. So I was like, okay, I'm prepared. I told my wife, be prepared, I will not be coming back. They might one up me, I don't know, whatever it is. But thank God, it didn't happen. They welcomed me with open hands. That's where they guided me through the journey, my recovery journey. It's not an easy journey. Why I would say that it's not an easy journey? For us, substance abuser, when we are going through our rehab, we may relapse at any point of time. The only day that we are recovered from our addiction is the day that we meet our Creator, when we die. That's the only day we recovered. People 30, 40 years out there, struggling with addiction, they relapse. They do relapse. So, again, I say this journey, I had a lot of support, especially from my beautiful wife. Where is she? She's missing. She don't want to call her beautiful. Okay, but she's beautiful, huh? You realize that? Oh my God. Okay, so I believe going through this recovery is not easy journey, especially during my first few years of recovery. Exactly on my birthday, I think my dear friend Neil have heard my story. I've never had a very, very wonderful birthday for the past 6 years, since 2016 when I was caught, all the way to 2021. So my wife, my beautiful wife around there. Yeah. Yes, my beautiful wife. Alright, so she knows that I'm a good husband. Thank you, baby. Alright, so when I was going through my recovery for the first few years, my wife bring me to a very good dinner with this halal wine and champagne and so on. I never celebrated a birthday for so many years, from 2016 all the way to 2021. So we had a good birthday meal. I came back. Before the clock struck 12, my brother called me. He was still staying in JB with my late dad. I said, Abang, happy birthday. Thank you. Why you call me so late? And she was like, I hear the voice. Are you crying? It's my birthday, why are you crying? Abang, Abah dah tak ada. Abah is gone. Imagine getting that kind of news on your birthday after you having a wonderful meal celebrating your day with your loved ones. You didn't get to see. People always have these words saying that, bro, do not go into prison. Once you go into prison, if any one of your loved ones pass on, it's very difficult for you to get that compassionate leave. But now I think it's much more easier, but your family might not want you out. you are ashamed. With those shackled hands and legs, you'll be walking like this. Go and meet your loved ones, pass on. With that purple bunny bear pajamas, right? Yeah, right. Is it purple jumpsuit? So this is something not nice. But I'm a free man. I've completed my community-based program. I even completed my CMD during supervision and so on. But it's just that I don't have my passport. CMD took my passport at one time, so I am doing a new one. While waiting for that, my dad passed on. I didn't get to see him for his last breath. I didn't get to see him even before he was buried. So I told my brother, please hold on. I'll do my best to make my way there. I go up to ICA, down the custom and everything, just to get a piece of paperwork of $70 for 60 days from to get out of Singapore and come back. But when I get the paper, when I was about to cross the border, my brother called, "Bang, we cannot wait anymore. It's almost 2 a.m. In our faith, we believe that once someone passes on, we have to bury him as soon as possible. We cannot wait for too long." So that's why I told him, okay, fine. Then proceed. Tell the ustaz, the Muslim priest, the undertaker, to just carry on. I agree. I cannot wait. So I was crying and crying, all the drive. It's a 1 hour plus, almost 2 hours drive. So when I reached there, it's dark. It's about almost 4 or 5 a.m. It's very dark now. We cannot go to the grave now. I have to wait again. And once the sun rises up, I able to go there. So when I meet him, I cried. His red soil with his tombstone there. Which is something I feel that I can't talk to him anymore. I can even see him for the last time. I can see his face for the last time. So the reason why I'm sharing all of this is because if you know, or you yourself are going through some difficulties, doesn't matter what is it, doesn't matter is it substance or alcohol or any addiction, please seek help. Right? It can be anything. Addictions is something that we are fighting for our life, which people doesn't know. But once you are addicted to it, you can just, bypass anything, whatever you do. I even lied to my parents, I lied to my ex-wife, I lied to my kids, I even lied to my higher power. That's the worst part. I have everything. I have drugs, I have money, I do contrabands, everything. So why should I pray? Why should I bother? My mom comes to me, "Hey, do this for me." No, from friends came, "Hey bro, come do this on." It's just 2 letter words, no, N-O-N-N-O. But it's so difficult to say that on to our loved ones, but yes to our friends. So with this sharing, I just want to say that there is people like us going through difficulties in our life, going through recovery, substance abuse, addiction and everything, and so on. Addiction, I say addiction is very wide, not only substance abuse, but I hope we get to have the support. For me and myself and my wife, we have our own organizations, Alternate Friends SG, that's where we have ex-offenders who are just released from prisons, helping them to go through their recovery, reintegrate back to the community. Because once you are being kept inside prison for so long, you will miss out everything that's happening out there. Once you're out of the prison, you step out, that's the day you are like a newborn baby. What is this? What is that? Some even don't even know how to use their handphone. It's that bad. So we are here to help them, and we need people like you, the community, to support people like us, because why? With support from the community, we believe that these people will not be stigmatized again and don't have the shame to go through all that. All of us down here, we have our flaws. I believe that. But there's a difference between you and me. I was caught. I was being placed in prison. I was placed in rehab. But you guys are not caught. That's all. God is fair. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that all of you will be caught one day. No. I'm just saying the difference is all of us are human. So I hope to get the support from each one of you to give your full support to ex-offenders like us. And we are okay with stigmatized. We did our wrong. So we know. But just give us the support for us to go through our recovery smoothly. And thank you with that. I hope, let's get support from you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys.